Many people looking at the jobs report are wondering how long they may be unemployed. I have with me today Jodi Chavez. She's a senior vice president at Accounting Principles. Jodi, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Jodi, you're an executive recruiter. A lot of people had been looking at the latest jobs report. It looked pretty decent, but again, people still not necessarily excited. One of the first questions I'm wondering is, where are we seeing the most hiring, especially going into the spring, that may give people a sense of where they should be looking?
Sure. The jobs report often lags what's really going on in the marketplace about 60 to 90 days, I would say. It's just a little bit off from what we see. So there are jobs being created on a daily basis across the country. And some of the hot markets continue to be healthcare, education, construction, and manufacturing also saw an uptick in the labor pool over the course of the last 2 months. So we're very excited about the types of jobs that are being created. Again, it's a wide variety of industries and skill sets that are needed. Obviously, the higher skilled employees are still very much in demand. In fact, that unemployment rate is closer to 3 or 4% in any given market. So the jobs report looks great, and we expect that to continue to look strong throughout the spring and the summertime.
Right, and Jodi, we also saw the share of long-term unemployed actually go down. When you hear this, was this something you guys have been expecting?
We certainly have. We have seen a lot of companies across the country, again, in a variety of cities and markets, hiring more full-time permanent employees. And so we were expecting the unemployment numbers to at some point catch up with the hiring trends that we're seeing, again, across the country. More and more employers are looking for full-time permanent positions to fill the positions that they've had available. In fact, they're almost forgetting that the market is changing and finding those candidates are becoming harder. And companies are tending to take a little bit too long to find that right employee.
So what about the people out there who feel like they've been trying everything possible? What steps can the unemployed take to finding work?
Well, this is about the best that we've seen in the last 12 months, I would say, as far as looking for a full-time permanent position or even a temporary position. That's always a great way to get your foot in the door. But you want to make sure that you have a solid profile on some of the more reputable websites. LinkedIn is a great website for networking with other professionals. Your resume's got to be in tip-top shape. And this time of the year tends to bring a lot of job fairs and career fairs out to either local colleges or local community centers. Certainly participate in those types of events. If for no other reason, you're meeting face-to-face with a lot of human resource professionals and other hiring managers throughout your organization, throughout your community.
All right, Jodi Chavez, thanks so much for your take on these things.
Thanks for having us. Have a great day.
That was Jodi Chavez, Senior Vice President at Accounting Principles for TheStreet in New York. I'm Joe Deaux.